Hello Parhakoos, how you doing? I hope you're doing well. So this video is about the basic concepts in geometry. So let's start off the video. Okay, now so these are some of the very basic concepts in geometry that you need to learn before taking this subject. So this is a basic video, so let's start off. So the first important concept is that of a point. So point is basically dimensionless. Dimensionless means it does not have any measurement, no measurement. It is basically used to point something or to locate something. It is labeled by using a capital letter like point a car moving from point A to point B. So it is basically specifying the location. The second most important concept is that of a line. A line is basically combination of different points. For example, we have points. When they combine together, they form a line. A line is infinite, that means continued in both the direction. It does not end. A straight line does not end. It is one dimensional, that means it requires only one value to define it. For example, this line, let's say a line segment which is 2 meters. Line is also represented by the capital letters, but you need to specify 2 points on a line, for example line AB. The two derived concepts which are very important again when it comes to line in geometry. A straight line is infinite, but there are two very important concepts which are derived from the straight line, and that is the concept of line segment and that of a ray. You can watch my detailed video on line in geometry, so you would come to know about what these derived concepts are. Now let's move on to the third concept, which is that of a plane. Plane is basically a flat surface, and it can be drawn by at least three non-collinear points. Two collinear points generate a line, but when there are three non-collinear points means that they are not in the same line or on the same line. So it generates a flat surface, and that flat surface is called a plane. A plane can be named by using three letters. So it would be plane XYZ or ZXY, or you can either name it YXZ. It doesn't matter, the order doesn't matter. So this is the flat surface, and at least 3 points are required. So this is also a flat surface. It has got 4 points, so this is also a flat surface. So this is also a plane. Plane is two-dimensional. That means you require two measurements to completely measure it, or two values to completely measure it. So the word dimension is being used so much. So let's see that what actually the dimension is. Dimension is nothing but the measurement which is required to measure a quantity or an object. For example, if you want to measure a line, you require one value to completely measure it. For example, this is 1 centimeter. So this is one dimensional. If you want to measure a square, you require two values to measure it. The first one is this line and the other one is this line. So this is two-dimensional. So dimension is nothing but the measurement that is required to completely measure something. Sometimes in an object we can ignore some dimensions because they are not that considerable. For now, the things can be one-dimensional, 1D, two-dimensional, 2D, or three-dimensional, 3D. If you're interested to know more about dimensions, so you can watch my video on dimensions in geometry. Another very important concept is that of an angle. So angle is nothing but a turning or rotation of a line or a line segment. It could be of a straight line or of a line segments, or it could be of rays. So there are two lines which are involved. For example, this is the ray and this is another ray. And if I rotate this ray number 2 and if I rotate this ray number 2 till this point to this point, then this rotation from ray 1 to ray 2, this rotation is basically the angle. And this is really very important concept in geometry. So I hope that these basic concepts are clear. If you further need any explanation, so there are dedicated videos for it, you can see in my channel. So I hope you have a happy learning. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to the channel.